Welcome to all of you on another video on channel Maths with Muneer. I hope you all are doing great and watching my video. So today we are going to solve another word problem related to the real life application of Pythagoras formula, where you will be seeing that how we can apply the Pythagoras formula in order to find the values or in order to find the lengths of different geometrical shape. So please watch this video till the end, because I am not going to tell you only how we can apply the Pythagoras formula, but we will also be seeing that how we will be able to draw, or how we can draw our figure by keeping in mind that what's actually given in our problem and what's actually required. While applying or while solving any mathematical question, what you need to do if it is related to the geometrical figure, so it is very important for you to draw an accurate figure, because in that way you are going to understand really your problem. So if you can't make a figure by keeping what's actually being given, so it means that there is something wrong with the understanding that you are having related to your problem. So let's read this question with me once till the end, and we will be seeing that how to draw a figure by keeping the given information in mind. So it says two spotlights P and Q are mounted on a vertical pole AB. Light beams from P and Q shine to 2 points on the ground H and K respectively. Given that PQ is 12.7, KB is 17.2, PH is 39 and QK is 21 meter. All the units are in meter. What we need to do, we need to find the length BQ and HK. So what we are going to do first, we are going to draw our figure, and we will be seeing that what actually this problem is talking about. It says two spotlight P and Q are mounted on a vertical pole AB. So first of all, we need to make a vertical pole, that is your A and that's your B. So this is your vertical pole. Now the two spotlights P and Q are mounted on it. So we will be taking some random points P over here, and we will be taking another point Q over here. Okay, so these are the two spotlights. Now two spotlights P and Q are mounted on a vertical pole AB. That's what we did so far. And then it says light beam from P and Q shine to 2 points on the ground H and K. Obviously that's basically your ground. That's basically your ground. And it says P and Q shine to 2 points on the ground H and K respectively. Respectively, the word this respectively is very important. What's actually this describe? It describes that if there is first P and then there is H, so it means that H belongs to P. So from P we are having H here, and from Q shine 2 points on the ground H and K. So for Q we are having K. So for Q we are having this K. Okay, respectively. Given that PQ is 12.7, where is PQ? Okay, this is PQ. The distance between the two spotlight that we are having on a vertical pole is 12.7 meter. Now KB is 17.2. This KB is 17.2 meter, and PH is 39 meter. Where is P? This is P. Where is H? Okay, the light on the ground on H from point P, this distance is basically 39 meter, and QK is 21 meter. This is Q and this is K. This is 21 meter. Okay, now we need to find BQ. So this is BQ. What actually BQ is? Q is the point on a pole AB from the ground where the light is mounted. So we need to find the length of BQ, where actually this spotlight Q is mounted from the ground P. So the height of Q. So this what we did, the height of the spotlight Q. This what we need to find BQ. And the other thing HK. So what is HK? We know that H is the point basically from the spotlight P where the light is over here focus, and K is another point or the projection from the spotlight Q. So we need to find the distance between the projection of two spotlights H and K. So these are the two lengths that we need to find out. Okay, so we can begin with our question, and you have seen that how easily this has become. So if you are really unable to draw a figure by keeping the information in your mind. So it means that there is something wrong with the understanding that you are having. So it is very important for you first of all to draw an accurate figure. Okay, we know that this is a right angle triangle QBK, and I will be taking that first, and we have the base and we have the hypotenuse, and by applying the Pythagoras formula we can find out the value of QB. So you need to write in triangle QBK. It is very important for you to identify that which triangle that you are taking, so that whoever your examiner is not going to be confused. So we will be applying the Pythagoras formula, which is QK square equals to BK square. QK square equals to BK square plus BQ square. Okay, QK we have 21 square, BK we have 17.2 square, plus BQ, that what we need to find it out. So I will be needing calculator over here. Okay, so what we can do, we can 21 square, we can shift this 17.2 from here to the other side. 17.2 square equals to BQ square. Okay, let's solve this. 21 square minus, you can write all that expression in 1. It's going to give you 145.16 is basically your BQ square. So once you take the square root on both sides, so this will give you, so let's do it on this side, BQ. So once you take the square root of that, it's going to give you 145.16. it will be 12.04. so I'm rounding it off to 12 meter. So this is our first value that we need to find it out, and in the replacement of question mark I can write 12 meter very easily. Okay, now what's the other part? Now the other part says that HK. So first we will be seeing that, okay, H and K is basically the part of the bigger triangle, which is P, B and H. And if we talk about the bigger triangle PBH, you know one thing, that the hypotenuse is basically given, the height is basically, now we know that 12.7 plus 12, that is going to give you the whole height from point P to point B, that's also given. And the in base we have KB, and we can find out very easily H and K. So I am going to erase that all, including the question, because we don't need it, as I already drew you the figure for you. Do not forget that we need to find HK. Okay, so now we got more space and we can solve for HK very easily. Okay, so again I will be writing first in triangle PBH. In triangle PBH I am applying the Pythagoras formula, which says PH square is equals to HB, which is your base, plus your height, which is PQ plus QB, PQ plus QB. I missed one thing. It would be much better if we write HB. It would be much better if we write it as HK plus KB, so that the student can understand very easily. Basically the whole base from H to B, we have two segments, HK and KB separately, plus in height we have PQ plus QB square. Okay, now the value of PH is basically 39 square equals to HK, we need to find it out, plus KB is 17.2 square plus PQ is 12.7 plus 12 QB is 12 square. Now 39 square, we can do that on calculator and we will be getting 1521 equals to HK plus 17.2 square plus 12.7 plus 12, that is going to give you 24.7, and square of 24.7 is going to give you 610.09. okay, now we can shift this 610.09 to that side of the equation and it will become 1521 minus 610.09, that's going to give you 910.91 equals to HK plus 17.2 square. Now from here, do not be confused, and most of the students are making this question that they are applying the formula for a plus b whole square. You don't need to go for that. On this side of the equation we are having a constant number, so very easily we can take the square root on both sides of the equation and this square root will cancel with that, and square root of answer will give us 30.18 equals to HK plus 17.2. Now bring that 17.2 to the other side. 13.18 minus 17.2 equals to H and K. Subtract it. 30.18 minus 17.2 and it will give you 12.98. that is basically your HK, and don't forget to mention the unit, which is in meter. So that's how we are solving a real life problem in mathematics by applying the Pythagoras formula. So it is very important for you by keeping in mind whatever information is given to you. You need to draw a right figure. Once you are able to draw a right figure and you are able to identify that what's actually given and what you need to find it out, then you can solve your problem very easily. You don't really have to be so much sharp in order to get the question. You just need to be very attentive in what's actually given and what we need to find it out in these type of questions. So you have seen that once we are able to draw the right figure, we are able to find out all these whatever we need to find it out very easily. So I hope that my videos are really helping you out. So if you are new to my channel, then please do consider subscribing it and share it with as much as your friends so that it could help them as well.